Most stock screeners promise better trades, but once the market opens, a lot of them fall apart fast. Bad scans, delayed data, and weak alerts can all cost you some great opportunities. So I tested all of the top platforms in real market conditions to see which ones actually help traders find better setups consistently. This video is going to help you choose a platform that you can actually trust. Ready? Let's jump right in. So, after swing trading with some of the best stock screeners for months, I've learned that what really matters is whether a stock screener actually helps you find better trades before the move happens. So, I spent months thoroughly testing Trade Ideas, TradingView, and Finviz in real market conditions, and here's what stood out to me. So, for swing traders, these three solve the same problem essentially, but from completely different angles. Trade Ideas uses AI and real-time market scans to surface these trade setups automatically, and that makes it ideal for serious traders who want the platform to actually do most of the heavy lifting for them. TradingView offers some screening tools, but its real advantage is its world-class charting and custom indicators. Finviz is the simplest and fastest option, giving traders an easier way to filter stocks without the depth of Trade Ideas or the charting sophistication of TradingView. Now, to figure out which one actually delivers on the promise of better swing trades, I had to stop looking at the marketing pages and start looking at real results. So let me walk you through what I found, starting with Trade Ideas. This platform is just built different. While most screeners just show you the data, Trade Ideas uses AI, in this case, their AI is called Holly, to automatically surface high probability setups based on real-time market activity. I've watched Holly flag stocks minutes before they took off, and I got in on a few of those. Unlike some other platforms, Trade Ideas gives you something called the Holly AI performance records, so you can also actually see real examples of Holly spotting these perfect entries and catching reversals at the right moment. So that gave me a lot of confidence early on. Next, there's the AI long-term strategy trades window. So Holly normally exits all of her trades at the end of each trading day, but the trade catalysts don't simply expire when the market closes, right? Some of these triggers can push a stock higher for days or weeks. So this window lets you track those extended moves. So for swing trading, that really is a huge deal because otherwise you would only be able to do intraday. Another tool I love here is called TradeWave. This is an AI-driven trend indicator that gives you these clear buy and sell signals right on the charts themselves. So no guessing, no second guessing, just simple signals that help you stay in the trend longer and exit when it's time to move on. And you can choose whether or not to follow these signals, but again, they're just AI, so keep that in mind. I found this tool really helpful when I was unsure about holding overnight, but when I got a lot of positive signals here, I would decide whether or not I wanted to hold. Next, there's the oddsmaker backtesting tool. So this tool can genuinely improve how fast you test strategies. So I ran a few of my swing strategies through this tool, and I realized one of my entry rules was hurting me, and just getting rid of that one alone paid for my subscription itself, and I was able to do it fast and a lot more easily through this tool. But don't just take my word for it, right? I saw a few reviews, and here's a trader who said in his review that he's been using Trade Ideas for a while and honestly finds it really solid. He said that it scans the market in real time and sends alerts when a good setup pops up. He mentioned that the AI is actually somewhat helpful, and the ability to backtest strategies is a nice way to see what works and what doesn't before risking real money. He also pointed out that there is a learning curve, but once you get used to it, it's a great platform for day trading or even swing trades. He felt that the platform helped improve his trade selection and his results. Now, not everyone wants an AI telling them when to trade or giving them signals. Some traders just want full control over their charts and analysis and to do it all themselves, right? And that's exactly where TradingView comes in. So for swing traders who rely heavily on technical analysis and their own efforts, TradingView makes it easier to spot clean setups and manage entries with confidence because you can track price changes, apply drawing tools, use indicators, practice your trading all on the charts that are beautiful and smooth and really useful. Their alert system is also really powerful. You can set simple price alerts or advanced ones based on indicators and strategies that you choose. So it's really great for swing traders who want to be notified when a setup is forming and to get notified of that before it happens, right? But here's where TradingView really separates itself, and that's called PineScript. So this is their own programming language. You can literally build your own indicators and strategies and backtest them. I couldn't make any of these because I'm not a coder, but the community has published more than 150,000 scripts. Many of them are free, which is incredible. So you can use any of the scripts that already exist. You don't have to make your own, and they're each customizable. During my deep research into this platform, I came across the review of this trader who praised the clean and responsive charts of TradingView. He said that TradingView makes technical analysis really easy, even for beginners. I don't know about that, with its built-in libraries for indicators and its powerful drawing tools. So, yeah, while Trade Ideas is stronger for real-time opportunity discovery, TradingView gives you far more charting flexibility, and it is a bit complicated. It has its own a learning curve there, and for some of its tools, it is easier, but for PineScript especially, you're going to need to know a lot more and be a lot more skilled. But the third one on the list, and the fastest screener that I've ever used, is Finviz. It's not flashy, it's a little bit clunky, it's a little bit congested, but it does work and it works really well, and it works fast if you know what you're doing. The technical analysis filters let you scan thousands of stocks in seconds. You can filter by price, volume, relative strength, moving averages, and a ton more, all of the complicated tidbits. The stock market gaps are also really cool here. You can see the entire market visualized in a heat map, and you can zoom in and select different areas, and you instantly know which sectors and which stocks are hot and which aren't. Finviz also has its own backtester, so you can test technical indicators on stock universes like the S&P 500 or the Russell 2000. It's not as deep as Trade Ideas, but for a quick sanity check, it gets the job done, and you can get more into depth depending on how much you want to do. But compared to Trade Ideas, Finviz is much simpler and faster and easier to learn. And compared to TradingView, it's much faster for scanning large groups of stocks quickly. That simplicity is exactly why many swing traders still use it every day, for that speed and for getting this done before the rest of their tasks, right? But of course, none of these platforms are perfect. They're not going to be perfect for anyone. There are a bunch of downsides that we need to go over. So with Trade Ideas, I did notice that the test mode has its limits, right? You're going to go on a test drive, but some of the features don't fully work in that mode, so you're not going to get the best idea of how they work. A few users mentioned that, and I can see why that might be frustrating for someone just trying to kick the tires. But here's the thing. The real power of Trade Ideas is only visible when you use the full version. It's a tryout, right? Once you actually use the full thing, the AI, the alerts, the backtesting, they all come together into one really useful package. So that test drive, it's just a teaser. You're not going to get the full thing. It's not the full meal, right? It's just a little taste. With TradingView, some users have reported that the mobile app can feel a bit buggy sometimes. One person said that the app sometimes doesn't even load completely, and that switching between apps can log them out of paper trading. So I have not experienced all of that. I experienced a bit of glitchiness in the app itself, which is a little bit annoying, but I wasn't logged out. And honestly, the desktop experience is rock solid, and I don't even use my phone that often. And for serious swing trading, you should probably be on a desktop anyway, right? So not a deal breaker for most traders, and they fix the app every once in a while too. With Finviz, the main complaint I saw was about canceling the Elite subscription and about, not having enough detail. But that's just because that user that I saw wasn't looking deep enough. Some users say that the cancellation instructions weren't even easy to find, and I looked into it myself, and yeah, it's not as simple as clicking a single button, which it should be, but Finviz is so affordable and useful that most traders don't even want to cancel, and if you really need to, a quick email to support usually solves it, so not that big of a deal. When it comes to pricing, Trade Ideas offers a few different plans. The basic plan starts at $127 a month when billed monthly, but I think the smarter move is the annual plan, which ultimately comes down to $89 a month when billed annually. There is also the premium plan at $254 a month or $178 per month when billed annually. And then there's the free plan, which lets you test the platform before committing to a subscription. But as we mentioned before, you're not going to get the deep testing that you want with the free version. TradingView has a free tier too, but you'll quickly outgrow it. Their essential plan is $14.95 per month, or $12.95 per month when billed annually. So you are saving a couple dollars per month if you bill annually instead of monthly. They also have the Plus plan, which is $34.95 per month, or they also have the yearly option, which is $29.95 per month. Billed annually, of course. The premium plan runs $69.95 per month on the monthly plan, or $59.95 per month when billed annually. So you save a little bit extra and more than the other tiers. Lastly, the ultimate plan is $239.95 per month or $199.95 per month when billed annually. The higher tiers get you more charts, faster data, and more alerts. So for swing traders who live on charts, premium is usually the sweet spot and is the highest feature account that you're going to get. But then lastly, Finviz is the cheapest of the three by far. Ultimately, I think their elite plan right now is $39.50 per month, but when billed annually, you only pay $299.50 per year. And that gives you a lot more savings than the other ones because you're getting the elite plan and you're getting all of the extra features, all the extra speed and simplicity. And for that price, you get the real-time data, advanced filters, market maps, backtesting on major indices, a lot. So make sure to check those out. But ultimately, which one should you pick, right? That's the main question. So the real question is, which one should you pick? Well, if your priority is chart analysis and customization, TradingView probably makes the most sense. If you want a fast and affordable stock screener, Finviz is hard to beat, especially for that price. But if you want the most and the best, and you want AI-powered scans, real-time alerts, and tools designed to help you spot opportunities faster and with more clarity, Trade Ideas probably gives active traders the biggest edge, but it also costs the most. If you want to check them all out and try them for yourselves, click the links in the description to get started with our special discounts and coupon.